We have returned to the castle, and today we continue our journey down where things can only get worse. And thus, we continued on this journey to wonder where the souls go. And with that, we get wet in many ways. Wait. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for more Aria of Sorrow. And yeah, we're back here again because last time we finished up the... last time we finished up killing Death and did a bunch of stuff that allowed us to get further than we expected. But now we gotta move onwards and get stuff done, because there's a place in this castle that we keep reminding ourselves of, but we don't go to, but we haven't gone to yet. And now we're back in the underground reservoir, a place that, well, bluntly putting it, we've been kind of ignoring for a while because there's not a lot to do here. If you don't have the power to walk on or in water, this place kind of has nothing for you to do. There's boats, so there's that. And you're just kind of exploring this place, wondering where you're supposed to go. Like, the funny thing is that I also remembered this, is that we actually do have something we can check here by using the walking on water surface thing, and if we double jump here, we can actually find a place up here. Yay! Damn it, mermaid. Damn it, merman. Oh. Jump. And then they just jump off the cliff like a bunch of lemmings. And you find... a robe! The elfin robe, if you will. Which lowers your defense, but raises your intelligence. We know why that's not great, but, you know, it's an option. But yeah, we gotta put back on the skula. The skula. And we beat up some fish. But yeah, now that we can actually go underwater now, it actually allows us to check out places that we couldn't before. And because we're in water, we can infinitely jump until we get out of the water. Which means there's also a place I need to check later. Also, Cognazzo. Just... you ever just want to give your tongue a problem? Just look up old names of weird fictional monsters, and you'll basically know what it feels like to accidentally bite your own tongue off with pronunciations. Because I used to pronounce Cognazzo as Cagnazzo, but then I learned later it's supposed to be pronounced Cogniazzo, which... God damn it, Final Fantasy, you and your weird pronunciations. Because I still remember when I first played Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and when they did the Final Fantasy IV bosses as, like, big story raid boss things, which is awesome, by the way. And they sincerely did this thing where you had this whole where you had all the bosses, and, you know, most of the bosses had, like, you know, names that we already knew that's how they were supposed to be pronounced, like Ruby Conte and Barbaricia. Or Barbaricia, but whatever. Just point is, name pronunciations are kind of funky like that. And that's kind of where that goes. Also, the Man-Eater, aka a skull with giant eyes and tendrils coming out of it, because that's nightmare fuel. Fitting for October. I wonder what's behind this door. Ooh, a new sword. This is actually probably important. Rahab's sword. And this is an ice sword, which means we're probably going to want that in case we fight any fire enemies. It will certainly make our lives a little bit easier because of understanding basic elemental weaknesses. You know, like everything does. Understand basic elemental weaknesses. It is something that will save your life multiple times in video games. By using the power of logic. What's behind this door? Okay, more place. Dead Crusader. I do love the name of that, actually. And I do love the fact that they have shields that allow them to guard you, unlike some of the other enemies, which is kind of nifty. Also, Triton. Yeah, that's what else is new for that kind of stuff. Yeah, bone pillars that are fish heads now, because, you know, they're underwater they're underwater bone pillars, so they can't be dragons or demons, they're fish! Sure, that's how that works. Ow. Woo! Ow. Ow. I need to get back. Ow. Oh, for the love of... Always gotta love enemies that know when to just slice you, because they know the very simple phrasing of, maybe we should attack while he's not guarding. Maybe we should guard before we try to do anything else. You know, like smart people do. Because if there's one thing enemies in video games are known for being, it's not the brightest. Oh boy. Booyah! Okay. I just gotta... God, the school, friggin' thing is just kind of funky because, like... I don't know, maybe it's just because I kind of find equipping and unequipping it just to be kind of annoying at points. Like, it's kind of like how you have to deal with the iron boots in Zelda games. Or if you want to walk underwater, you kind of have to do this whole thing where you can't, where you gotta just where you just kind of let that whole thing go the way you think it does. And, oh god. Yeah, waterfalls send you downwards. Big shocker to anybody who doesn't understand how water works. Water works. Ha! Ha! Oh. I'm so angry I can keep slashing. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, that's just a really funny status effect the fucking the imps can put on you. Is just this random ability where if they hit you, you'll get so mad that you can't stop attacking. It's kind of funny like that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Just of all the times for my brain to immediately think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged's friggin' usage of the Orichalcos guys, why now, me? Why now? Hey, we're back here now. Yeah, remember this place? This friggin' area that led us to a place? Yeah, that's how you get an easier way back there, I guess. But we don't want to go back up to the castle corridor. We want to stay in this place and enjoy some nice boat rides. Nice boat. Good old boats. Because we always love us some boats. Like, I feel like I'm missing something here. I think it's just because I can't fly yet, so that's why. I think I can make it there, actually. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna test something here, because I think I can do this. I can't remember, though. It's been a while. I will say, I think... No, wait, I was playing Dawn of Sorrow instead, because... because if you want to know, I've been playing the sequel to this game, Dawn of Sorrow, on my own spare time, because I've never completed Dawn of Sorrow. And honestly, it's pretty fun, and I'm just kind of remembering some stuff and kind of mixing the two up at points, because there are parts about Dawn of Sorrow that are kind of what they are. Okay, we can float there. Good. Whoa, demon horse. And a flesh golem. Oh, God. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, so that gives me invincibility more than I thought it would. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ow. There we go. Screw you, flesh golem. Fresh meat, fresh meat, fresh meat. I swear I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Whee! Well, it's certainly an idea to continue with pushing boats down. Hello, Triton. Sir, I see you're busy currently trying to give me trouble instead of being a dad to a red-headed mermaid or being a brontosaurus's granddad. Wait. Will that joke even make sense to some people? I'm sure someone will get it. I'm sure someone will get it. Can't remember if I'm supposed to do something with this, because obviously I'm supposed to do something, because, you know, there is an angle there and you can jump off of the boat. I could have sworn there's some weird trick you're supposed to do with this place. Unless I'm forgetting this. Rogue fuck. God. Yeah, I can't reach it yet. I can't reach it! I can't reach it without flying! You know what I think? I think we better think of something. I'll think of something. And I think we better think of something. Good thinking. It's just... Of all the times for that Skooks quote to come into my head, because it's just such an appropriate way of thinking of half of the shit I do in this game. You know what I think? Again, just if you haven't seen the YouTube poop, The Misadventures of Skooks, it is quite the experience and a half. It's also the YouTube poop where that frozen caveman bit comes from. It's... Again, am I glad that he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and, you know, all that stuff. I have quoted that YouTube poop just a little too much at points. It's kind of impressive how much I quote that, to a point where some people probably wonder, what the hell are you talking about? And to those of you who are wondering that, watch more YouTube poops, I guess. I don't know. YouTube poops are kind of a weird thing, because, like, they could sometimes, like, there's just a lot of weird YouTube poops that just can get quoted at the weirdest of times, because you're just not expecting to find reasons to quote them ever, but then you do, and it just hits you like that, and it just hits you like that. Thank you, Valkyrie Soul, for killing things good for me. But we went a different way. We gotta go a different way to kill slimes, I guess. Or, not. There we go. Ow! Screw you, Une, or however the fuck you pronounce it. Oh god, they're breeding! I swear, the only thing I hate more than weaklings is the color pink! Okay, that's just me quoting Vegeta from Team 4 Stars DBZ Abridged because... I don't know why, that line just came into my head for no reason, because if there's one thing I'm good at, it's randomly thinking of dumb quotes just to make myself realize, god damn it, I vocal stim just a little too much at points. Oh my god, so, okay, so if you're wondering what the hell that was, that weird flash that you saw pass us by, let me walk in again and show you. Yeah, so this is a weird thing to keep in mind. So, there is an enemy in this game that doesn't attack you. It's called the Windfish. For any of my Zelda fans for any of my friends out there who are Zelda fans, you can make all the jokes you want. I need to replay Link's Awakening one of these days. But yeah, so I think it's called the Windfish or the Skyfish or something like that. It's just something based on the air, and it goes by super fast, and you cannot see it. You need a spell that stops time to catch it, and then you gotta hope and pray that if you kill it fast enough, that if you kill it, you get the soul from it. Because if there's one thing that a game with RNG needs, it's a fucking enemy that you need reflexes to be able to catch properly. Yippee! I guess. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with this place. This is a little bit funky. Hello, horse. Hey, has anyone ever seen the American remake of The Ring at all? Like the 2000 whatever film by Gore Verbinski? Yeah, still weird that the guy who would be known for directing Pirates of the Caribbean and Rango would make the American remake of The Ring, which would explain why that film has such a unique visual status to it, that's such a cool look to it. Because Gore Verbinski is a very visually good is a director who knows how to make good use of color and the setting around him. Gore Verbinski's awesome, and if you've never seen the movie Rango, check that movie out. It is fantastic. Actually, wait a minute. I need to do something really quick here. I am so sorry for anybody who is really sick of the quick cuts to other areas. I am trying to get something here, because this giant worm will help me out tremendously once I get its soul. I'll swallow your soul! I'll swallow your soul! Swallow this. I really hope this doesn't take forever. Please don't take forever, giant worm. Please, for the love of God. Ah, I'll run into more of you guys later. Oh god. Ow. I've been cursed. I curse you. I curse you. Ow. Ooh. I got Cognaza, which allows me to... I love the fact that it's literally just, I just love the fucking phrasing of that soul. It's punches and allows you to punch enemy. Punches enemies. That's just so funny out of context for no reason. Just punches enemies. Just the most simplistic fucking way of putting it. I love it. Alright, fully healing up. Oh, hey, it worked. Oh, hey, got it. When motionless, HP are gradually restored. You know what? That is I'm just gonna say it, that is a good spirit to have if you want to help yourself, feel less like you're gonna die super easily by just, sitting still and just enjoying life for a bit. Whee! Yeah, there's another skyfish, and we're here to grab this mana prism, aka a full restore of our mana. Alright, is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, we can go this way. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Nightmare! I know it's the wrong company, but that's where Namco got the idea to just randomly give Nightmare a fucking horse. It's funny that I make Old Spice jokes because I actually do use Old Spice, believe it or not. Just, I don't know, I just like Old Spice for some reason. Just the feeling of Old Spice just feels kind of nice to have when you're using it for showering. It's... Of all the times to be talking about my shower routine, I did not think a stream was gonna be a place to talk about it, but here we are. Wait. Okay, let's see. Boop, boop, boop. No, wait, I'm gonna need Curly, actually. We're gonna need Curly here in a bit because of reasons. Ow. Just gotta love the Archdemon just shooting out miniature suns at us. Ow. 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 Armor of Water. Did I... No, wait, I didn't buy this because I got the gold plate. I think I decided to just do some buying off-screen of equipment and stuff just because I was just getting ready for this. Achoo! 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 Ugh, bless me. Apologies for all the sneezing. Must be allergic to my own stupidity at points. Wait, that's a bad thing. That is a really bad thing. Allergic to your own stupidity, as you do. Don't want to get stoned by a Medusa head. No, thank you. Alright, let's, Whoa! Alright, what's up here? Oh, good. I got stoned underwater. And then I got stoned again. Fucking stones. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Speaking of YouTube poops, eat my shit, Luigi. It's a fucking stone, Luigi. You didn't make shit. God, that is a fucking oldie right there, if anyone remembers. Good lordy almighty, that one just probably made some of y'all grow a little bit of gray hair. Anyways, Carly, help me! What? Wait, what? How does that not work? I thought the guide said that Curly would work in this. Hold on a second. Oh, pfft, I'm an idiot. Boat. Ow. Oh my god, this is so silly. Fuck. There we go. We now have some new armor, the Eversing, which, raises our defense pretty good. And what's behind here? What's behind this door? Ooh! We found the forbidden area. I actually will admit here, I actually didn't do this because I didn't get the Curly or Manticore soul when I did this. Also, Mudman. Oh god, the were-jaguar is punching us. Ow. Fucking Mudman. Ow. Yeah, this is the part of the castle I actually didn't figure out. And we unlocked a secret path for us to essentially get back to other areas easier. But there's something else here we need to check. Ow. Something over here. And suddenly we find, the Rose Spectre of Dun. That's for all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Friends out there. Ooh, more harpies, and, a ship. Whoa, the ship's moving, guys. Anyways, we got a skula. We got a skula now. Oh, we got fish heads. We can now shoot fireballs. Fire yums balls! I am making a lot of YouTube poop references today. Jesus Christ me. But yeah, we gotta go around here, and because I think we'll find something here that'll probably be useful for us coming up. And we killed something to give us another level up. Nice. Hi, fire! Hi, flame demon! Yeah, the flame demon. Oh boy. I'ma probably need to figure out how to kill that thing and get its soul because, yeah, that one's a little bit funky. Also, money! So much money everywhere. Ow. These fucking mudmen. Ow. Every time! Oh, hey. Slings mud at enemies. Ah, yes, mud slap. Soma learned mud slap, essentially, is what just happened here. Whoa! Whoa, rippers everywhere. What the hell? That treasure chest was full of enemies that we killed really easily. Ack! Fucking mimics. But we come here and we get the Joyous. The Joyous. A beautiful sword made out of gold. It's shiny, but it's also not nearly as strong as the Ascalon, so we're sticking with the Ascalon. I know there's something else down here we are going to need to keep in mind here, so let's use this as an excuse to get some more experience and hopefully grind out the soul of the flame demon while we're here, because I'm gonna need this thing later. You'll see why later. Whether or not that's this stream or next stream, I'll leave that up to the audience to figure out, because, I don't know. So many mudmen here. Like, there's so much mudmen. Ow! Like, why are there so many mudmen? Oh wait, it's the underground. Of course there are mudmen everywhere. Ow! Come on, flame demon. I'm gonna need your spirit eventually. Your soul. Thank you, Valkyrie. Up. Okay, what am I missing? Is there anything else I'm missing in this area? Because I swear there was something else that I could use here. That I could get here, but I guess not. I can't jump above the boat. Well, wait. Hidden walls! The Climb Soleus. Or however the fuck you pronounce it. Probably the best sword in the game. Look at that! Look at how huge that is! Also, you can swing this thing fast! It's crazy! This is probably one of, if not the best sword in the game for a lot of people. I mean, just look at that! Just look at that shit! Oh my god, that is a big sword. Well, at least it'll help make things easier for me later. Weirdly enough, I didn't get this because I didn't have the curly soul when I first played this game. Hell, even when I was doing certain things, I actually completely forgot about this area, so hey, it's cool. Ow. But it also means this weapon is stupid. This weapon is so insane because you can do some crazy reach with this. It's insane. Either way, we need to get out of here. Fucking mudmen. See you. Also, yeah, that waterfall sends you a-flying. We unfortunately can't do much else here until we get a specific soul, so, yeah, we'll be back here another time. Later. Don't know how long that'll be, but it'll be there eventually. Like, just... Again, this sword is insane! Like, Jesus Christ, the range on this thing! I got stoned! Ow! Big soul! Oh my god! Okay, is there anything else? Let's just go through this door. Hi, Gorgon again! And also the fucking skyfish passing us by again. Hi, Triton. Ugh! The range on this thing is ridiculous, and I love it. It'll be kind of fascinating to see how much of this game I'll be able to handle a little easier than my most recent playthrough, thanks to me having this stupid big sword. Damn, I hate to be interrupted. Yoko! Are you alright? If you're okay, say something! Anything! I'm alright. Thank you for rescuing me. Bitch, I just walked into this room while you were being stabbed. Graham, that bastard. What has he done? He has absorbed this castle's power. And he's gotten much stronger. Oh! My plan has failed. Save your strength. There's no need to speak. Be cautious of him. But don't overexert yourself. What? Yoko! Oh, she's just unconscious. She's still breathing. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go. I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her like this. She's my friend that I met a few hours ago. Do not worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. What's there? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go there yourself. And if you don't, you will lose me. Join us! Oh, thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, the follower thing just got kind of screwed over here. But thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow into the chat here. I appreciate that a lot, actually. All as Genya Arikado over here is just being that guy. Yo. Hello, Xbuster Zero. Welcome to the chat. You will lose Mina, and Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. Damn you! I don't like your attitude, but I don't think you're lying. I feel as if I'm being manipulated. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. But if we ever escape from this castle alive, I want to know everything. Fair enough. Now be on your way. We just got Soma, one of the best weapons in the game, earlier by doing some good old exploration. And now we're just kind of exploring the rest of the castle to see what else is here before going on and seeing what else is happening here with all of this. Because, yeah. Again, the range on this freaking sword is insane. So yeah, it'll do that. But now we gotta keep moving into the arena. Anyone a fellow Kirby fan here? Y'all probably know. Everyone knows that the arena can be a challenging place. I make that joke for all my fellow Kirby fans out there because, yeah. Level up! I don't need no 2 strikes to kill those things now! And I know there's something else I'm gonna need to check later, so I'll probably check that after I get some exploration done in the arena, because I know the underground reservoir still has some stuff I'm gonna need to check. Oh, God! The Skull Million, or however the frick you pronounce it, weakens its enemies with its poisoned claws. Good to know! No beams for you! Look forward to playing this one. Yep, it's one of the GBA games, and it's the last of the GBA games. And in my opinion, it's probably the best one. Circle of the Moon's fun, and Harmony of Dissonance has its moments, but Aria of Sorrow, this is probably, in my opinion, one of the best games in the entire Castlevania franchise. It's actually my favorite overall, so yeah, heavily recommended. Oh, God. No beams for you. Sure you can. Just good old were-tigers just doing the Sagat moves. I'm just now thinking it's just Sagat's Tiger Uppercut every time it does that now. I already did my Sagat history lesson, and I got a different character to focus on in a week. Maybe a few days. Who knows? I just know that I'll be speedrunning Arthritis while doing that, but that's a story for when we get there. Ow. You bitch. Ugh. Ow! Stupid statues. Stupid statues stepping forward or palming me. Ugh. These are such weird statues. Like, just the overly realistic statues just randomly stubbing their fucking palms and their feet out is just really funny to me for some reason. And now we must do a thing where we have to break the walls down with the power of a wrecking ball. Come on, hit the wall. There we go. Breaking down walls and... ouch. I don't know if the Olrox's suit here will be better than the Eversing, but it raises everything but defense. So it's not the worst decision. I'm still going to keep the defense for now because I'm gonna need it. Let's wait for that. Doot-doot-doot. Booyah. Ow! Ow. I am not involved with getting palmed. Right, this is the other really funny name I was waiting for. Lubicant. Yeah, it's supposed to be Rubicante, like the Final Fantasy Autarch of Flame. But no, this thing is lubricant. Like, lubricant, except for the freaking R. It's so... Don't let them poke you. Unfortunately, they poke me a lot, and that's... I am not continuing with this joke. I am going to just let that joke go on, because no, thank you, I'm good. I make a lot of inappropriate jokes as is, so I should not probably care. But at the same time, you have been warned. Then again, I just made a freaking reference to freaking lubricant earlier, so what do I know? Wait, lubricant's not even necessarily a... I am thinking way too hard about this, and I got stoned. Ow. And I got stoned again. Ouch. Ow. I need to stop getting stoned. Freaking Medusa heads! My disdain for Medusa heads continues every time I play a Castlevania game. Ow! Ow! Jesus. Ah! Okay, patience. Now we have Balmung. Which is a little weaker, but it's a lot bigger than this. I guess they're all cracked up. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ow! Ow! I need to stop running into this thing. Patience. And now go. Aranis, I will get you since, you know, I'm using the spirit of what you are literally recolored from. You are just a recolored Valkyrie. Ow. Ow. Also, yes, Soma's sword being that huge is kind of funny looking. I don't know why, I just never could get over how absolutely ginormous this specific sword can be at points. Ow! Ow! I got stoned again. Ow! I got stoned again. Ugh. Get me out of here. Just beam skeletons. They're just skeletons that fire out laser beams for some reason. Why? Because why not? Behold! Optic Blast! Except they're not shooting from their eyes, so it doesn't make any sense. So, Unibeam! Wait. Big freaks in the hallway. Yeah. Gotta love big freaks in the hallways, because the hallways of Dracula's castle continues to be a very strange place. Then again, what's the lesson we keep learning about Castlevania? This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations. That is the lesson we should always remember from Alucard. Making it too easy to make inappropriate references to stuff. I mean, Do I ever make it do I ever make this shit difficult? Let's be fair here. Anyways, now that I've saved, let's go and take care of business. Because we got ourselves something crazy coming up. We found another boss. And our boss is clearly a giant bat! That is... Nope, never mind. It's this guy! Balor! Ow. And if he punches you, it's gonna hurt! Ow! No, giant Gimli. He kind of does look like Gimli now that you mention it. I don't know. Or however you spell his name. Fair. Yeah, he does kind of look like Gimli. God damn it, I just realized, oh my god, he kind of does look like Gimli. What the hell? And we beat him, because I have a better sword. We can now use Balor, which packs a deadly punch. But that's not all we get here. We also get this. The giant bat. Transforming into a bat gives you the ability to fly. Which means... Well, first off... Oh... Jay, what's wrong? You look pale. Don't worry. I'm a foreign Malaysian. Yeah. Don't worry. Just now, all of my memories came flooding back. What? It seems that your dark power triggered the return of my memories. Just like I guessed, I have quite an extensive history with Dracula. I thought so. My real name is Julius Belmont. Yep, Julius Belmont. I'm a descendant of a clan that has fought against Dracula for ages. And the person who destroyed Dracula in 1999 was... Yes, it was me. But there were others who assisted me. Namely, I was assisted by my backup band, Limp Bizkit. Because it's 1999! Why do I have a rap rock didn't make a comeback until 2017 with this band called Danger Kids. Man, you're more up to date with this music stuff than I thought you were. It is the year 2035. Yes, it was me, but there were others who assisted me. So if Dracula is revived again, just as it is written in the prophecy, then I must destroy him. It is my destiny. You haven't met a man named Graham yet, have you? Graham? Oh, you mean that missionary, right? I met him a little while ago, but when he saw my face, he turned and ran. He told me that he was Dracula. I did sense Dracula's powers at work within him, but it's difficult to believe that he's Dracula. Rather, I think... No, forget it. It is nothing more than a hunch. Huh? Assuming that he is Dracula, I won't be able to kill him yet. Why not? I need my weapon. Your weapon? Yes, it's a whip that was handed down to me. It's called Vampire Killer. In 1999, I sealed it in this castle to weaken his spirit and magical powers. That means it's in this castle somewhere? Yes, and I know exactly where it is. I'll go and get it now. Alright, please be careful. Pray that my hunch proves to be wrong. Farewell for now. Yeah, that's hinting at some interesting stuff. And also just kind of proves that we are in some very deep shit soon. Alright, in 10 years, this will happen IRL, much like VR MMOs that we dive into, meant to be made last year. True! Behold, Optic Blast! I don't know why I came back into this room. I can't do anything in here. For now, at least. Yeah, if only we were allowed to say that Dracula is currently stuck. Dracula's castle is currently in an eclipse. And especially considering something that'll happen later, you'll want to stick around for what's gonna happen later, because it's kinda awesome. Is that a reference to Shining Force 3? Wait, what? No, what's a reference to Shining Force 3? As someone who hasn't played Shining Force 3 yet, I'm kinda confused. That Arctic Blast line. No, I'm saying Optic Blast, like Cyclops from the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Because every time, because Cyclops' line in, because what Cyclops says in the Marvel fighting games is that when he's about to use his eye beams and such, he goes, "Behold, Optic Blast!" Because, you know, eye lasers. As funny as it would be, and, well, now I gotta get around to Shining Force properly one of these days. I've played Fire Emblem games, so might as well play Sega's answer to Fire Emblem. And also because, hey, I'm always down for some more strategy games. Oh, God! But yeah, good old Optic Blast. Just, I don't know, just saying the word Optic Blast is just kind of both funny, but also because Cyclops is one of my favorite X-Men characters of all time, alongside Nightcrawler. But now that I am able to do this, let's fly! Yeah, we can just turn into a bat. Because, you know, vampire powers. Or we could just become bats. Okay, this is actually something I'm gonna need, because I'm getting attacked by a succubus and a Lilith. And, if you'll excuse me really quickly here. Get off me! I'm already dating someone, kind of. Alright, Shining was a strategy RPG before it went the usual anime game path. Yeah, basically. Screw you, Lilith. Give me that succubus soul. Yeah, I think that's what Shining Resonance... I think I know the series just kind of flips-flop between genres a lot. I think one of the games on the Dreamcast was like... Not the Dreamcast, the PS2 was like a... Rude peeping in the succubi path. Oh, Kudumu's not gonna be happy about that one. But either way, we got ourselves the soul I needed, which is the succubus soul. Absorbs enemies' HP when an ordinary attack is delivered. We're gonna want that. Ow. Because I like moves that allow me to steal health. Like, hey, even if they're guarding, I can still do that. Plays around with a lot of... Yeah, exactly. It's an interesting thing, but but there are some people who do hope the Shining series will allow itself to, you know, have at least a game that calls back to its old strategy RPG roots, which, honestly, I'd be down to see since, you know, Fire Emblem and other games have proven that you can do these kinds of games and still make it work. So, fuck it, let's see them go, like, do something new for that. If anything, Shining as a series, I think it's good that it allows itself to do some stuff. I think there's like a PS2 game that's like a Diablo-esque game or something, or plays, no, or am I thinking of something else? Or no, it's a dungeon crawler kind of thing, was what it was. I was mixing it up with the Record of Lodoss War game for Dreamcast. Woo! Level up! Snip, snap! Ow. Wait, I'm not using bones, so I'm not even able to just, snip, snap, crocodile. Or whatever the fuck that song was. Just, God, if you guys have not randomly seen a video of just some random Deutsch song, I just know it for waifus wielding musical weapons. Wait, for Shining or something else? Yeah, that makes sense. I just know it as the strategy RPG series from Sega's past that's basically their answer to Fire Emblem, came to the US before Fire Emblem, and was also just kinda... and also has a very interesting turn system where, you know, it's actually got the power of... It's not based on what phase it is for the player or the enemy, it's actually based on the characters themselves, which is fascinating to me. A bit of a weird idea, but it's kinda nifty. Probably would be disorienting as hell, but it's a fun way to strategize. Ow! Frickin' red minotaurs. We get a fire blade called Levitate. Speaking of Fire Emblem, I know Levitate is an old weapon that's, you know, always been associated with fire, but man, how could I not make that reference? Also because Levitate was my favorite character in Book 2 of Heroes. I like my emotionless flame sword girls who are very reserved with their stuff. Also because her summer alt is awesome. And I think it was drawn by the Xenoblade artist. Also a NEP weapon. Yeah! Because if there's one thing that's always going to be considered with a lot of these series, is that random weapons from olden European days constantly get referenced in Japanese games a lot because, well, give a lot of European stuff one credit. They know how to make weapons kind of kick ass and have really cool names. You know, as long as we're not constantly referencing our gay... Because why not indeed? As long as we aren't referencing our gay bulges. And no, I will never stop making that joke with the power of gay bulg, because that is still funny to me. I actually met Tony Oliver, the guy that voices Kulon from Fate Stay Night, and is also the director of a bunch of anime and stuff, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the Fate series, and he's also Lupin III. I actually met him at a convention last year, and I did ask him, why did you pronounce it as gay bulge in the original Fate Stay Night anime from 2006 that Dean did? And he answered with a very blunt, that was how I was... Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, the Shining game I know has a dragon named Gay Bulg. Ah, nice. And no joke, in that specific thing, so Tony because he was basically told, it's what it's how I was told to say it. And he then basically said and no, I could not get through saying it with a straight face. Because, let's be honest here, you try telling yourself out loud that you have to scream at the top of your lungs a very weird lance that you're using, and you have to scream out at the top of your lungs, "Gay bullshit!" So it's like, you gotta get to a point where, let's just say when Tony Oliver had to actually voice Kulon in the more modern Fate stuff, they made sure to pronounce Gay Bolg as Gay Bolg, so people can avoid making the many homosexual phallic jokes out of it. Oh my god. I will say this as a side note, though, it's also because, admittedly, this is kind of funny. That also became a bit of a meme because of the fact that Gay Bolg kind of already has a bit of a weird sound to it. And due to the way the Japanese actor, Nobutoshi Kana says it, where it's Gay Bolg! And it's like, you know, it's kind of funny hearing it out loud like that. And you just kind of have to think, nah, this is silly. So you gotta go to a point where you say, yeah, let's just, you know, and somebody decided to take those lines and just make some really funny jokes out of it. Specifically, one made a YouTube poop out of the Gay Bulge thing. So if you ever just look up a Fate Stay Night YouTube poop talking about my gay bullshit, you'll basically just have a bunch of really funny out of context things like the I've never seen an archer wield a couple of gay bulges before. Or, ooh, money. Yes, we've got to have money. Anyways, enough about gay bulges and all the things that'll probably cause somebody to get angry at me for being this way. Spoiler warning, I don't care. And, let's go see where all these, gray walking bodies are going. Huh. That's disturbing. I wonder where this leads. And our enemy today is this thing. A giant orb of corpses all put together named Legion. Follow me, you bitch. Ow. Oh my god, I actually can... Wow, that took a lot less time than I thought it would. We're on the net. I think no one's gonna throw a hissy fit over naughty jokes. Fair enough. Legion fires an array of lasers. A legion of lasers, huh? Yeah, I think I think getting one of the strongest blades in the game may have helped me make this game a bit of a cakewalk. Which, admittedly, for me is kind of funny because I sort of didn't get this the last time I did this. So I actually struggled and died a few times against Legion. But now, not anymore! Hi, Flame Demon. Hey, I got the Flame Demon soul. It'll be a mystery tool that will help us later. But now I just gotta do my things to get everything else figured out. Ooh, potions. Goody. Goody. All hail the Imperial Pudding! Yeah, that's what Legion does. It gives you like sci-fi ass-looking lasers. Okay, there's the sci-fi lasers that I was talking about. Which you get from a bunch of dead corpses and a soul that brings them all together for some reason. And what does this give me? Galamoth. Recognize places in which time has been stopped. Ah, I know where this is going. Kurae! So there you go, Matt. There's your plasma lasers. They're soul plasma lasers, but you know what? Still plasma lasers. But yeah, kind of a noticeable little cool thing I do love about the Legion area, actually, is that if you actually go out of this place, the dead bodies are no longer walking towards here, so they're all done. They're all done. It's actually kind of a neat little bit of storytelling within the level design. Well, now we got the Metroid part of a Metroidvania. Also, for me specifically, as a Fire Emblem fan, my health number is giving me PTSD. I am not elaborating. No, none of that, Jaguar man. Okay. Ow. Ow! I hate getting stoned. Ow! But also, yeah, we do have to actually use the power of flight to get through places. Behold, I can fly! Because if there was any time I decided to randomly quote a Shadow 759 video, there's that, I guess. Like, that is a way old reference. Like, good lordy, do I feel just old reminding myself that that is indeed a thing. Ronginus' Spear. Yeah, misspellings and mistranslations are fun, everybody. Wonder what's up here. Ooh. Oh, and also for his standard special, Soma uses a gun. Yeah, there's just a random gun in this castle for some reason. Just okay. It's not amazing, but you know what? I thought it was funny and worth bringing up. In fact, let's kill this flesh golem with a gun. Ah! Okay, bad idea. That's actually not a great weapon to use for this. So, never mind. We're not using the gun. Ow. 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 Okay, I think I checked everything in this area. Okay. We're good. Now we just gotta go and do some cleanup around the castle for a bit, now that we can fly. Gotta go, life calling. Fair enough. Hope life will do well while you're doing that. And thank God we found a warp. Because we got some places to go check. Okay, so that's not a place we need to check because there's nothing there. There is, however, something up here. Okay. Jeez, I'm getting level ups left and right in this place. It is crazy. I wonder what's up here. More money! Money! Thank you, Money Dopant, and your usual ways of working. Oh boy. Lordy Almighty. Now I want my Valkyrie back. Oh yeah! Okay, is there anything else I gotta check while I'm here while I can fly? Is there anything else? Yoink. Ow! Screw you, ghost! Just Goomba stomping the, just Goomba stomping ghosts now. Right, because I did get that, skeleton thingy's, ability, where I can just, if I double jump, I can just press down and A and just do a little head stomp. Do a little stomping on people's heads. It's friggin' funny as hell. Honestly, I should see if there's any bosses I should do that on, just to style on them and be funny. That'd be hilarious. But now we're back at the castle corridor again. Now we gotta just kind of look around and find stuff that wasn't accessible to us before. Like this! We found the Yasusuna, which is a sword that does things. We can also just now check up here and use this exit that we used before to get to certain places, and just go up that way. Back in the clock tower. Tosses mines into the air that explode at fixed intervals. Nice. Ow! I am not getting stoned in this clock tower, god damn it. Up. Will you friggin' Medusa heads just die already? Blasted bugs, die already! Wait, that's a Star Fox quote from Assault. Why the hell am I quoting that now of all times? I don't know. I'm weird. Hi, demon! Ow. Ow. Ow! What else is here in the clock tower's part? Oh, Jesus. Fuck this, I'm flying. Burt Gang. I have a feeling that's supposed to be Blutgang. Ow. I wonder what's in more places. Fuck! Fuck! Ow! Ah! Oh! And we found a pitch black suit. Which I don't think, okay, it heightens intelligence, but lowers my defense. Okay. If this were any other game, that would mean something. Ow! Demon! So, yeah. Sorry, had to check something really quick, so I just sorry for the dead air there for a bit. That's just kind of what happens when you're reading stuff and you just kind of don't want the chat to be... Don't want random people on the internet to just know what you're reading at points when things are going on. Okay. No matter what the Castlevania game, Medusa heads will always give you trouble. Every time. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. Sometimes I really hate being forgetful about things. Whoa, God. Holy... Ow. Screw you, disc armor. Ow. No, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Again. Feck! Die, monster! 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 You don't belong in this world. It was not by mine hand. God damn it, just good old-fashioned, just referencing that godforsaken die monster... that die monster video is something else. Die, monster! Monster! You don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand. That I was once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls, and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as empty your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable, a pile of secrets, gamer. But enough talk. Just the glass breaking a second time kills me every time. Just Dracula and his continuous way of he always has wine glasses ready, and he will never be able to stop breaking them every time Richter shows up. My day be so fine, then boom, Belmont. Or to quote a way old video by the legendary Kageto-kun, I just had to remind myself, what is a man? A miserable pile of bullshit! God, if y'all have... there are just some weird old videos that had to come back into my brain when I had to edit some stuff for the last part of this stream, which unfortunately I had to, edit 2 parts together, so I decided to have a little bit of fun by just putting one of the things together, one of those clips together to make it work, and it's hilarious. We are now at the top floor. And we're back here again. This place. It's been a while. Ow. Damn witch cats. Okay, who hired Blair to this place? Hey, we're back here again. Say, remember when we said that we can... Say, remember when I talked about earlier where time no longer stops us at this point? So, I got a place to go and visit again that I realized, right, it's been a bit. Let's go check in on that. Oh, hey, son! Of all the times for the Hank Ishtar stuff to come into my head now. I'm just slashing through everything now that used to give me, like I used to need 2 slashes for some of these. Now all it's taking is 1 slash. Hey, it makes trying to grind for souls faster, at least, if I need to grind for souls. Not gonna force you all to watch that, but, it's a thought. It's like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. God damn it. Stupid sexy Flanders. Jesus Christ. Where this leads back to. Leads back to Castle Corridor, and it leads us to a place we can just go to. Okay. Good for us. Why is this place just filled with so many effeminate creatures to kill? That is so weird. Dracula was always kind of a weirdo, so what else is new? That's just Dracula for you, being consistent as always with what he likes to do. I'm just kind of now reminding myself of just the fact that, yeah, with all the stuff that I typically do with these, with the, you know, silly references to the die monsters and stuff, it's just kind of funny thinking about that stuff because, yeah, just, where's the die monster? We did they. H-O. But also because, you know, all the lines that just come back up to us will sometimes be that or the improved, mostly, lines from the Dracula X redub that they did for the PSP version and the Requiem version. Which, you know, leads us into ones with the more professional voice actors, and the ones that, you know, are the better are the voices that people now associate with Dracula and Richter, those being Patrick Seitz for Dracula and David Vincent for Richter. Still glad that David Vincent came back to voice Richter again in Smash Ultimate. That was awesome to see. Also, these succubi, of course, are being those absolute bitches, where they're just like, let's just screw with Soma by disguising ourselves as his girlfriend. That's gonna lead to something amazing. And as we all know, if you've ever played Symphony of the Night, you know that this will only go so horrible. I forgot we got this thing called Satan's Ring. Just a powerful equipment called Satan's Ring. I love it. And we got a level up out of it. Ow. 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 Come on, there we go. So first and foremost, I'm just gonna equip the Succubus Soul back on just so I can get some health back every time I hit things. Ow. Ooh, a hidden passage. That gives us the Gungnir, which is a very specific lance. That is a lightning-infused lance. Good to know. Hi, Lubricant. The lubricants again. Ah, yes, to any of my Helliverse fans, suddenly Stolas is here. Now, get off me, Succubus. You gotta hate succubi that are just pretending to be your not girlfriends. It's something. And yes, I know Stolas is a real name of a demon. It's just I like saying that joke to my friends because Stolas is one of those demons that kind of got popular because thank you Vivzipop for making Stolas into a sad boy that we appreciate and probably feel absolutely sorry for due to all the shit he goes through. Poor Stolas. Poor Stolas, man. Ow. More health potions. Goody goody for us. Alright, what else are we missing here? Fucking Ripjaw's ass looking demon here with that smile on his face. Just I don't know why, I just kind of like it when I see funny faces on statues. They're just funny like that. I have no arms and I must scream. Ow. Ow! Feckin' lordy. Wrong way. Man, I'm getting a lot of level ups. Probably necessary since we are reaching the end of the game soon. Actually, how much of this castle have we got cleared out so far? We'll check after we kill this armor. I could kill you faster than you could kill me! 89.5%. Nice. We're getting somewhere with the... Again, I can't get over I just love seeing the giant owl monster Stolas. It's just kind of a funny-looking creature to me. And also because it just kind of reminds me more of Stella, actually, in some areas, once again, for my Helliverse fans out there. It's just kind of funny like that. Also, we found a basilisk, which is a giant chicken monster. It's just a fucking recolor of the cockatrice, but it's green and also has the same stony baloney powers. Okay. Next scene! Ah, you must be Belmont. Ow. Wait, that's the wrong thing I'm quoting, because Trevor ain't here. Oh, sweet. Alright. Time to just guzzle down, a few mind-ups, just so I can fly a bit more. Fly, you fool! Kaladbulg. Because there anything else I'm missing here? Ah! Almost went full werehog scream here, and, wow, the Red Minotaur is pissed today. Dope. I just cheated my way around things. Because flight capabilities are fun, and when you could just look around places you never thought you could, sometimes it's just fun to just say, screw level design, I can fly! And we found the stairs. The stairs to Dracula's lair. But, let's check around first before we go in. Is there anything else I need to keep in mind? I mean, there is a save room I should probably go use first. Although, before we go any further, I say it's time for what most people need to remind themselves to do on their daily basis. Clean up! Also, that looks familiar. We gotta push this wrecking ball over there. There we go. God, I really don't like those friggin' wrecking balls. Thank God I only have to deal with them twice. But also because we can use this to get back to the clock tower area. Shortcuts! They're fun to find. Okay, with all that said, we're gonna go do some cleanup here in a bit before we go and take care of business in the top floor to finish off wherever the hell Graham's at. Because Lordy knows we need to do something. Actually... Lucky Sevens. Ow. Level up! Oh wow, I'm almost... Jesus, I'm level 43. Ay, damn. Crazy that I got that far in this. I wonder what's down here. Right, the Iron Golems. AKA these assholes. And also, we found something else. Hippogriff. Perform a high jump by pressing L in mid-jump. That's gonna be useful in some areas, actually, so, yeah, let's go and use that and figure out some stuff. Jesus Christ! What the hell? I almost forgot the high jump looked like that. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my god, I completely forgot that was a thing. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Just goes to show that sometimes when you explore the right places, you'll find something that you never thought was there, or just didn't know because you didn't explore hard enough. Then again, I finished the game. I didn't find everything in the game when I did this for my test playthrough. So, hey, I left some surprises for myself. Let's go with that. Ah, get off me, succubus! Frig! Alright, cleanup time. Ooh, a save room. Woot! Frequent saves are good for your soul. It is just funky seeing all these really early enemies just dying so fast with everything I've gotten so far. It's crazy. Ooh, nice. We got a Quetzalcoatl, so... Nice! Alright, time to fly and see what else is here. I can fly! Ow. Yosh. Swords beat axes. Alright, what else are we missing? Okay. Well, at least I have some ideas of what I'm gonna be checking. Okay, I did want to come back here, actually, so this is perfect that I came here. And now, we can actually do this now. That Chrono Mage can't escape us now! He tried and failed to get us. And you know what? Since I've come into this room a few different times, let's get his soul. Let's try to steal his soul. He can't do anything to stop his soul from being taken. I'm not gonna spend all day doing this. I got a castle to clean up. We found the Dainsleif and Ancient Book 2. The Dainsleif is, well, ultimate magical sword. Weaker than the Climb Solace. Okay. As for Ancient Book 2, the second spirit is the King of Bats. I wonder what that could mean. Anything else? Okay, this place is all cleared out. Yeah, we gotta go down. Kitty's hurt sometimes. Alright, let's get the other waters. Let's get the spirits that help me walk on water out. And I could have just flown, but whatever. I need these on anyways, later anyways. So, fuck it. Ow. Alright. Back down to the underground reservoir we go. We got some exploring to do. Ow! Ow. No stone for you. Exploration. I went the wrong way. This is the wrong way. Ow. Ooh, Gorgon. That's good. Ow! Screw this, I'm flying. Just the, screw this shit, I'm flying. Just because I can't be bothered to keep, you know, trying right now. I need to get places fast. Then again, I'm already breaking this game in half at points with some stuff, so I think I'm just kind of at a point where balance is one of those, is an illusion that some people think still needs to be upheld, when in reality, y'all just need to understand to have fun. Ow. Oh my god. Save room I go to heal up my stuff again. Okay. Was that the door? Yeah, it was. Okay. Fish? Just a random fish just there. Just some random fish just laying there because it isn't in water. Just like, what am I supposed to do? I can only lay here, waiting for me to die of suffocation or being skewered. That was something to witness. Okay, what else am I missing here? Oh. Note to self, don't go into water while as a bat. You will not be able to fly, because bats cannot swim, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Screw you, flesh golem. Screw you, Archdemon. And now we can check what was over here that no flight kept us from getting. God damn it, I've been poisoned. Whew, we got Triton. Strength increased by 12. Woot. Jump. And we found the Ancient Book 3, which says, the third spirit is a beautiful nightmare. I wonder what that could mean. That sounds important. That sounds oddly important. I wonder what it means. Ow. And we found some more money. Ooh, my lordy. What are we doing here? We're still trying to get out of this castle. Ooh, what's this? The Rune Ring. The Rune Ring is, increase the rate at which MP is restored. Neat, but, yeah, that's, eh. At the very least, we are making progress. Progress, as ghosts and goblins said. Move forward dauntlessly and make rapid progress. What's down here, though? Nothing. Nope, wait! Hidden wall! That beholds the Osafune, which is a sword with a very strong blade, not as strong as the blade we have on currently. what's down here? Okay, castle's making progress to be complete. We're making good progress here. I like it. We're getting close to fully filling out this map. Alrighty then. Ooh, restores MP as damage is inflicted upon him. Okay, that's neat. Okay, is there anywhere else that I need to check? I think we could go and check the floating gardens at least. Except I actually do know some stuff about that, so we're just gonna save that for a little bit. But for now, we have to go forward and do what we must. It is time for me to face my family lineage and face full life consequences. Wait. Of all the times to make a full life consequences reference, John Freeman, who is the brother of Gordon Freeman, was one working day in office. Just, God, that... If y'all have never seen Full Life Consequences, watch that video. It is really funny. It's a really funny parody of a bad fanfiction that's really funny, and the way that it's read is really funny, and also just added on top with the just bizarrely bad grammar. It just makes it really funny. Also because it gave also because it gave me some kind of funny quotes to say, including the full life consequences, and also the another personal favorite of mine is and he picked up weapon and started firing at zombie ghosts. Just zombie ghosts. And I'll leave this place, zombie ghosts. And also the other funny one is, it's time to finish this once and for all. Some goofy ass stuff like that, because if there's one thing we always need to remember, is that being a Freeman is weird. And hey, at the very least, we're doing actual good stuff involving Freemans instead of... Hey, at the very least, that fanfiction can say it's no longer the weirdest fan-made content for Half-Life. Hi, Hunt Down the Freeman. How are you doing? I apologize for anyone who wanted to keep that game out of their head. I am so sorry. Either way, let's go back to the front and go speak with Hammer for a bit, because, you know what? I want to go speak with Hammer and Mina and all that, and also because I got a feeling about something. Hi, Yoko. Yoko, please don't die. Okay. Welcome back. I have a message for you from Arikado. From Arikado? Yes, it's, there should be ancient books that talk about Dracula's power hidden somewhere in this castle. I wonder what they're about. I see. Come back again later. Maybe I'll have another message from Arikado. I'll check back with you whenever I can. And we have barely done that. Hey, that woman back there. She okay? I don't know. She's been wounded pretty badly. The medicine I have won't help much. Hope she'll be alright. Yeah, me too. Know why I say that? 'Cause she's my type. Well, I got a business to run. What would you like? Hammer really, really likes, Yoko a lot. Like, almost a little too much, my dude. Like, it's kind of creepy how much he's really into Yoko, to a point where it's like, dude, she probably just ain't India. Yeah, we're just selling some stuff right now because we kind of just need to, you know, loosen up on the stuff I got here, and also just because I need some more money. I will get the Soul Eater ring one day, but today is not that day. If anything, I'll probably just do it off stream or something, because, yeah. Okay, with all that said, I think I've done enough preparations. Well, actually, I forgot to buy potions and mind-ups, so, hammer! And off we go to try and get ourselves back up to Dracula's tomb. Because, yeah, we got some stuff to do. Namely, we're gonna have to do some stuff that may be a little weird for some of y'all. Ow. Okay. Woo. Woo! Do do do. Be new new. We must now go and fight Graham up in Dracula's throne. We have done all of our preparations. Now let's go and take care of business. You're too late, Soma. Dracula's power is already in my grasp. Dracula's power doesn't concern me. I came here to find a way out of this castle. With my new abilities, I can get you out of here quite easily. You, however, have some property of mine in your possession. The souls of my demons are under your control. Can I forgive such a crime? No! Never! If I knew how, I'd return them all to you right here and now. Even if you return them, you still have committed the crime of stealing. Don't you know that? It's only right that thieves receive the punishment they deserve. You are one selfish bastard. You're guilty of grand theft. Therefore, I sentence you to death. You're insane. And as a special treat, I myself will deliver the punishment. Alright, Graham time. He's shooting fireballs at us. Graham, are you gonna do anything? I can't believe it. I haven't lost yet. You still don't have Dracula's power. I'll show you! And then he becomes this thing. Oh! I died. Well, I died, so that's no fun. Also, seriously, look at this. Look at how much more I've got done on my second playthrough than I do my first playthrough. That's crazy. Right, I should probably make sure that I have, you know what, let's put... Let's see here. Let's equip Succubus. That's a good one to have on hand. Because, hey, getting more health is good for you. And now we walk up the grand staircase again! Thankfully, I can just skip past his dialogue and just start fighting him. Hello. Ow. 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 I'll show you! I'll show you! Ow. Those hands are definitely roughing me up. Oh, God. Ow. That's not... No! The magical powers he absorbed have abandoned him. The castle is weak now. The portal to your world should be opening. So what should I do? Order the castle to open the portal. It has felt your power and may obey. All right, I'll give it a try. I command you to open! Return all of us living beings to where we came from! Nothing happened? You're wrong. The fabric of space is beginning to tear. Whoa! Have we returned? Yes, there's no mistake. We've made it home. Excellent. You've done well. Hey, what happened to the others? No need to worry about them. They'll be here soon enough. And the castle. Is the castle still in the eclipse? Yes, it awaits the coming of its new master. Someday, someone will assume the form of Dracula again. When that time will be, I do not know. What's wrong, Soma? We made it back home. Why the sad face? I feel like the castle is still calling out to me. Maybe the castle is where I truly belong? You're imagining things. We just escaped from there. You are home. Yeah, I hope it's just my imagination. If you are ever summoned by the castle again, you can deal with it then. For now, you should rest. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Man. Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that nice to just finish up the story of Aria of Sorrow? But something about that felt weird. What happened to Julius? Where did he go? You know, where's that whole deal? Where's... You know, Yoko's probably gonna be fine, but I don't know what's going on with her. And, you know, it felt like something else was going on there. Because... yeah, Hikaru Midorikawa voicing Soma, Hiroko Takahashi, Osamu Ryutani, and Tetsu Inada. Yeah, Tetsu freaking Inada, I think, plays Julius. I assume he plays Julius. That would make sense. But, yeah, so... That's not the real ending. Oh, thank you, game. But yeah, that's not the real ending of the game. That was but the bad ending. Or at least what one can consider a bad ending. Because technically speaking, we're not done yet! Yeah, so this is the part that I was kind of showing my hand a little bit on. Yeah, Aria of Sorrow does not end with you beating Graham, and it all comes back to those damn ancient books we found. So, let's read them again, shall we? Ancient Book 1. The first spirit is a demon from Hellfires. Ancient Book 2. The second spirit is the King of Bats. And Ancient Book 3. The third spirit is a beautiful nightmare. So, yeah. A giant bat would be the King of Bats. The succubus would be a beautiful nightmare. And that's where the flame demon has to come about with this one. Because this is because you need 3 specific spirits to finish up the game. The giant bat one, you get that one just by, you know, fighting certain bosses. So that's not a big deal. The flame demon and the succubus, though, you need to hope and pray you get those spirits as soon as possible, Otherwise, you're gonna have to go grinding to get those before you can finish the game. But with all that said, we are now ready to go. And now let's actually go and fight, Graham with the spirits equipped. Hello? And that's kind of why I find it funny that if y'all were putting it in your heads beforehand, that it's like, he has 2 of those spirits, so what's the final one, and why hasn't he equipped it yet? Well, that's why. I wanted to show off the bad ending. But now, we fight Graham again with fireballs! Yum! Oh god. I'm Dracula, and you're not the one! Okay. I forgot to read what Soma said there, but, whoops. No! This cannot be! Does that mean I'm not Dracula? What's this? Something is flowing into me! No! Wait! Please! Stop! Finally, I clearly understand everything. I am Dracula. This is like a bad joke. Come on out, Arikado. I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was! Yes, you weren't supposed to come to this castle in the first place. Then why did you make me come here? Your soul and Dracula's magical powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, this day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you somewhere I could use my powers. Huh? What do you mean? I don't understand. Because you are now one with him. An evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes, it started not too long ago, and it's slowly filling me up. I'm doing all that I can. No! No. I'm doing all that I can to keep from being consumed by it. Once you have finished absorbing all of it, his powers will be yours. You will then become the evil Count. I do not want to let that happen. Neither do I. I know. That is why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route? The evil in the spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influencing the spirit. Is that possible? This castle is a product of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. One would say it's a creature of chaos, and it may take many incarnations. My point is that a stream of chaos exists within this castle as well. There is a place where only you, Dracula, can go. That's where chaos is. I'll go. I'm not afraid. But what do I do once I get there? You'll have to stop it using your own strength. You've already succeeded in reaching the throne. I'm sure you can do it. If it will make me myself again, I'll do whatever it takes. As long as my powers continue to affect this place, the flow of the evil spirit into you will be slowed down. Go quickly. I'm going. I appreciate your help. Now we have the Black Panther Soul and Dracula's Tunic. Which will actually equip Dracula's Tunic now, because while the defense is lowered by 4, we get everything else put up. So yeah, this is kind of a nifty little setup we got here. But now that we're done here, I'm going to finally equip the Headhunter Soul, which collects souls to increase strength. Meaning all the souls that we've collected goes into my stats. And we'll put Valkyrie back on because yeah. Yeah, this is basically a dash soul. There is a place where only you, Dracula, can go and yada yada yada. Whee! Whee! I just love dashing through things for no reason. It's just fun to me for some reason. I like it. Speaking of which, whee! Ow. Level up! Yeah, baby! We're making that progress. Finally, I got the Lightning Doll, which is actually a spirit I really like using because I like shooting Sith lightning at people. It's fun. Alright, let's see. Well, I know where we gotta go. Ow. Ow! Okay, let's see here. Whee! Ow! I super jumped into the spikes by accident. Whoops! I almost... Okay, that's kind of a fun little animation where if you just run into something, or if you jump into something by accident, you'll just hit the ceiling and it'll be like, ow! Not that kind of ow, though. It's more of an ow. Ow. Leaving the clock tower to go back to the floating gardens again. Ow. Hey, we got the Ripper Soul now, finally. Nice. Okay, we got the Kicker Skeleton again. That's nice. Alright, let's heal up and save, because we got some important business to take care of. Namely, down here. That dark magic from before is now cleared up. Now, I'm just double-checking some stuff because Lord knows this game has a lot of stuff going on with it already. Okay. Let's go. Stop! Julius? So you were the one. I didn't want to believe it was true. It's true. I am Dracula. But I'm not what you think I am. I must destroy Dracula at any cost. That is my destiny. No! Wait! I don't want to fight against you! Nothing you can say will stop me. Prepare to die. And just like that, it's time for us to do the thing that we all were waiting for. Cue that remix. Say hello to Heart of Fire, a remix of a song from the arcade game Haunted Castle that has basically kind of become Julius's theme in this sense. And this is arguably one of the best bosses in the entire franchise of Castlevania. Just, this is awesome. You're fighting against a Belmont. That's awesome. And it's the Belmont that destroyed Dracula. Still to this day, one of the greatest bosses in all of Castlevania right here. Like, this shit is awesome. Oh. Oh shit, he's bringing up the Grand Cross! All as you can see the castle in the background falling and cracking. Oh god. And he's sending out the holy water. I'm not gonna lie, there is a part of me that kind of wishes that it was possible for us to get, like, someone needs to mod, like, a Julius costume for Simon, honestly. Like, I assume it probably exists anyways, because Smash Brothers fans can do some really crazy shit with the mods they make. But man, a Julius costume for Simon would be awesome. Fucking holy water, man. And we beat Julius. Stop! I've had enough! Why? Why won't you finish me off? You took it easy on me. I could tell. The strength of a Belmont. No. The strength of a vampire hunter is greater than this. When I fought you, I felt the evil spirit within you. But there's more. I also sensed Soma's spirit, and that's more than enough to stop me. I've got a favor to ask of you. What is it? From here, I will set off to fight against my own fate. If I lose the battle, and I become the reincarnation of evil, I want you to kill me. I will. I promise. Thanks. Now I can go into this battle without reservations. Farewell, my friend. Don't let me use that whip again. That's a great scene and a great battle, by the way. And we gotta jump into the eclipse and, well, seeing this weird shit. The Chaotic Realm, which is essentially just a redux of the castle, but all grayed out. With a save room, no less. Now, we're not going up just yet because, well, I got some other stuff to go take care of first. Namely, I think we're still missing some stuff. In fact, you know what? Before we go into the Chaos Realm, we're gonna do some cleanup. Now. Ooh, the werewolf. Magical fire! Because I realized there are actually some hidden doors I didn't realize I should probably go and get first. So, let's go looking for some hidden places that one did not expect. That and may as well at least check in on some stuff to see how many more spirits we can... Spirits, I swear. They're called souls, me. Why do I keep calling them spirits when they should be called souls? I am an idiot is what I am. Speaking of being an idiot, Jesus Christ, me. Alright, let's save here. Ow. Actually, did I ever check underwater here at all? Let's double check this really quick. No, wait, I did. This is just the area that I take to just... This is the area I took earlier. Never mind. Ow. 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 Yeah, why is there a wall? Why is there a breakable wall here? Ah, mistletoe. Drink mistletoe. Speaking of Fire Emblem references, Jesus Christ, me. I know mistletoe is just a real-ass sword, but you know what I mean. I just like making references to things that I like. But yeah, I didn't really realize that there were some spirits that... Some walls that exist that I'm like, maybe I should finally just go and check out those other doors that I didn't get. Because, you know, maybe I should just finally just clear out the castle. Just get a nice big 100% on that. On the castle map, at least. Before we go and fight chaos! Ow. Let's see here. Okay. Screw this. Warp room! Hi, Ghost. Whew. Absorbs enemies' HP with a magical item, aka a vacuum. Because they're maids, you see. Yeah. Oh. I'm an idiot. Ow, my head. Wrong way. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Alright. I knew something felt off about this door. Also, hi, Nemesis. Cloaking shield makes you invisible before enemies' eyes. Neat. And there's another breakable wall here that leads us to a ninja suit. What? A ninja suit. Okay, that's nifty. It's not the best, but it's cool that we found it. But also because I just kind of love the idea of just Soma just putting on a ninja suit just because he's like, yep, let's do that shit for now. Because goddamn it, Soma, you dork. Right. I knew I was onto something! Ow. 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 And we found the Sherman ring, which is, what does that do? Increases experience points when you walk wearing this ring. So it's an experience buff, then. Gotcha. Also, it's apparently just as, almost, like, just slightly worse than Satan's ring, which is funny to me. Just gotta heal up. Soma the Cruise. God damn it. Just boost. Just good old boosting Soma, which makes me just now immediately thinking, I see it, and now it's all within my reach. Just Soma Cruise and Sonic Unleashed. Oh my god, that'd be friggin' funny as hell to just see someone do that silly shit with. Oh my god, that's funny. That is way funnier than it should be, honestly. Like, that's terrible but funny at the same time. I can't help but love that stupid shit. Okay. Ooh, Skeleton Knight gives me strength +4. That's neat. Again, this really is just the cleanup portion of the game, because at this point it's like, we just kind of are cleaning up just cuz. And honestly, because I just kind of feel like, you know, getting this done before fighting the final boss. Let's see, is there anything? Yep, I know exactly where I gotta go next. Wait, fuck. Now I finally get the zombie spirit after all this time? That's hilarious. Right as I start rushing and blazing through them to ignore them, they're just like, well, time for us to give them our spirit now. Our soul. Jesus Christ. That's the kind of hilarity that you can only expect from a stream playthrough being silly. How did I never think to just do this, by the way? Like, I feel stupid for not realizing that that was there the whole time. I guess I just was so into the rest of the game that I just didn't think about that until, well, cleanup. Now, what else is here? Nani the fuck? Buddy. Alright, what else are we doing? Let's check here. Okay, there's something in the underground reservoir I need to check. Wait, this is the arena. Well, I still need to go to the underground reservoir anyways. Boy, we're gonna be here a while. Ooh, pudding! All hail the Imperial Pudding! Okay, let's see. Are we missing anything else here? I'm just double-checking with a map I found just to make sure I know where I'm going, or if I need to look for anything else. Hello! How are you doing? How are you doing, Sugar Star? Alright, what else are we missing? Welcome to the chat, Sugar Star. We're currently just doing some cleanup on the map right now for Aria of Sorrow, and just double-checking some stuff before we head off to the final area of the game. For the main story, at least. Alright, am I missing anything else right now? Okay, I think I've gotten everything figured out, basically. Great. Did you fight Balor earlier and kill him while being killed by him? So, funny thing about that... I actually did have a video of that happening that I posted. Needless to say, I did die to him while I did fight Balor, kill him, and beat him, but still died. I don't have the video on my Switch right now. I wish I still remembered to save it, but man, that was hilarious when that happened. That was so stupid, but it was hilarious that it happened in the first place. But yeah, so far I'm just doing cleanup just before we head to the Chaos Realm because, yeah. Did I follow you from Facebook? You know, huh. You know, if you actually I mean, I do have a Facebook page, so it would make sense. And I did post that.
Glad you could join us!
Thank you for the follow, Sugar Star. I just followed you. Interesting. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for the follow on all that stuff. It's helpful in that regard. I appreciate it heavily. Alright, just gotta kill some peeps now to beat them. There we go. Alright. Warping again. Alright, just to double check everything again, just to make sure I got everything I needed. It does not look like I'm missing any extra places that I forgot to visit. I think I got... Nope, wait. There is one I did screw up on getting. I did not get yet, so I should probably go take care of that first. This is what we call, I'm a bit of a dummy at points. Oh wait, I did do this. I did do this. Never mind, I did do this. What am I talking about? Why did I think I didn't do this? Is it just because it's such a random out-of-nowhere place? I don't know. I think that's everything, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're just trying to finish off all of... Yeah, we'll be finishing everything up here soon enough, because dummy me does not know the difference between places. Because sometimes me brain does not know where to go sometimes. It is silly. Alright. Ow. 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 Level up. Stop it, you stupid succubi. Ew. Get off me! Ow. Get off me! I can't tell if the woe is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. How do you go on that side, actually, if you just want to message me privately so you don't accidentally let people know things that no one's supposed to know? Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually, now that I think about it. That makes a lot of sense, actually, now that you say it out loud. I'm like, oh, now it makes sense now. So, hey, how's it going? Hope life is treating you well in that regard. Legit great. Great to hear in that regard. And yeah. Life be doing themselves something good, as I try to do myself good while streaming what I'm into. Was not expecting just that to be the case, but hey, honestly, it's greto. Alright. Alright, is there anything else I need to do? Okay, let's see. I think that's everything of checking the castle. And now we just do the thing of, yeah. Now I just gotta do another save here, just to double check. Alright. Alright. Alright, yeah. Yoshness. By the power of rushing through everything, we will get there eventually! Yeah. Another save room. Do. Ba-da-dum. Ow. Wrong way. Up. Wrong way again. Disorientating will be doing that a lot. Saving again. Julius is gone. Let's go to the Chaos Realm. Twitch app imp. Yeah, that's a fair mood. I am all too familiar with stuff like that happening. Also, yeah, just... like, the Chaos Realm is just kind of places you've been to in the castle already, just colored really bright white. Hello, Iron Golem. I do not have time to fight you right now. Bye. Goodbye. Thankfully, all you really missed was just a bunch of cleanup to make sure I got to places, because welcome to how it be sometimes doing this shit. Ow. Ow. Ah! Ooh, Gladiator. Throws wheels at enemies. You know, as you do. Snipped up! I swear that fucking song is gonna be stuck in my head because of how overly catchy it is, but also because it's just so goofy to just see a skeleton dancing to some random-ass song that I just find way funnier than it should be. Also, Alistair is the name of this sword, because of course it is. Woot. That is not a ceiling to go up. Okay, this is interesting. But, leaving now! Leaving now! Giant skeleton throws giant skulls! You know, as you do! Ew. Oh, Nelly. It is weird not having a map for this place. It is so weird not having an actual map to keep in mind for this place. But also, it's like, there is a map, but... Oh, hi, Mimics. Jesus. So much time to prepare for... Ow! Murr. Ew. On God. Just on God. Ew. No, succubi. Stay away, succubi. Ah! Hello, giant armor. Ow. 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 Hit-da-da. Ow. Ow. Whoa. Oh god, Medusa heads again. Ugh. I hate him. Hate him so much. Leaving now. Holy Jesus. Dead. I stole us again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have quite a bit of... Now, if you'll tell me where my dear Blitzy is, I'm sure it will... Ah! Yes, sorry. Sorry, Stolas. That is not what we're gonna be doing today. Not... I know it's the wrong Stolas, but I don't care. It's still funny, goddammit! Oh my god. This is what we call me being silly, everybody. Never leave me alone to do voice impressions. I will never stop. Ah! Get off me, succubus! Bitch! Oh! Oh, god damn it. I better heal. Damn mimics! Ew. Well, we found the last part of this place. Thank God. I'm finally here. I wonder if I can do this alone. You're not alone. What? Everyone remaining in the castle combined their powers to contact you. Does that mean they all know that I'm Dracula? Yes, Arikado told us everything. I bet they're all afraid of me. No, not at all. At first we were shocked, but everyone believes you'll get through this. I'm going to send you a message from them now. Listen. You'll visit my shop again, won't you? I'll be waiting for you. Good morning, Soma. I just heard about what happened to you. I told you this before. You are who you are, and you mustn't let him win. To the man who beat me, don't disappoint me now. This is your last chance, and ours as well. I'm counting on you. They're all rooting for me. You can do it, because I believe in you. Mina. Alright, here I go. And now it's time for us to fight Destiny and fight against the final boss, who takes all of the souls that we've collected. I'm a dumbass who forgot to equip the right spirits for me, so whoops! So, we'll figure that out here in a moment after I clear this part out. Because basically in this section of the fight, you're supposed to beat up each part of this part of the fight. You're supposed to beat up each part of this enemy, and then you get all of your spirits back, your souls back, after beating up the enemies. After beating up all things, you get all of them back, and now you have to fight the final match of this form. Which is this thing. Holy Jesus. Just to make sure I'm properly equipped for this. And just 'cause we're gonna do a quick save here because of a very specific thing that I need to do. There is a reason for this. And now, we must fight our best! Ow. Uh-huh. But we must now... But yeah. Ow. Ow. I died. Soma has been defeated. And if you die at that part of the fight, this happens. Sorry I kept you waiting. Time to keep that promise I made you. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. And that's how it could have happened, but here's what actually happened. You know, to just quote that scene from Clue, because, well, I freaking love Clue. The movie Clue is really fun. Gotta love it. Oh. Ow. Ow. I am reckless. And we beat it! We beat our destiny! And like that, Castlevania, in its Sealed in the Eclipse, has been taken care of. Hello, Soma. Congratulations. I've got another job that I must attend to, so I have to go now. When I heard that you were Dracula, I was shocked. I was also just waking up, you know. If you think about it, though, everything turned out okay. I'll never forget your strength and courage. And I haven't thanked you yet for rescuing me, so thanks. You're like a younger brother to me. It was fun, and I hope we meet again. Goodbye. Hey there. Much obliged for your business at my shop. But at the castle, I realized my true calling. Fighting's not for me. I think I'll quit the army and open up a shop someday. Promise me you'll come. I'll give you a good deal. You fought well. When we fled the castle, I felt the power from Vampire Killer fading away. I don't know what that means, but I won't have to do anything for the time being. Farewell. May we meet again. The path you took was the most challenging one. You did well. For God to be good, evil is an absolute necessity in this world. In the future, someone may follow again in Dracula's dark footsteps. At that time, perhaps, we'll meet again. Farewell. In my mother's name, I send thanks to you. Wake up! Wake up! Wake! Ah, bloody tears in this ending prologue, in this epilogue music. Wake up! Wake up, Soma! Soma! Thank God you woke up! I heard you folks speak. I was saved by you all again. Again? Yes. I couldn't have won the last battle by myself.
Everyone's kind words and encouragement had led me to victory. Yes. Remember, inside of me, Dracula's power lies sleeping. It's not evil, but it's definitely changed me. It's okay. If anything ever happens again, everyone will rush to your aid. That's right. I guess they will. Look, the eclipse has ended. And like that, we finished Aria of Sorrow properly. I've shown off all 3 endings of the game, technically. It's kind of crazy how, again, this game really does lead quite the... I still love this game. This is still my favorite Castlevania game of all time. The pacing is really good for the most part, a little fast in places. The gameplay still feels really good to go through, and I just absolutely love so much about this game's presentation. From the character designs, the artwork, the castle design is really good. Just so much about this game is super fun to me, and I still regard this as an all-timer for a reason. I love this game, and I just hope and pray that throughout all of the streams I did with this game, I hope that you all had a great time watching all of this. But, you know, this isn't the overall end of... This is the end of going through this game normally. We finished the main story of the game, we completed most of the map, and, I'll be honest here, I am not forcing you all to watch me grind my ass off for the souls that I have not collected. I am doing that off-screen, so I'll collect all the souls, and hey, Soma's with everyone this time. Instead of just Mina. That's awesome. But with all that said, yeah, we're just gonna let that be our sign-off, and let that be the end of our playthrough today. It was nice to finish up Aria of Sorrow's main story, but of course, next time, we'll have some more stuff to show off. Namely, we got a boss rush to show off, and I also have a special little thing to show off too involving all of this. So, be wary, be lovely, and I hope you all get a chance to take a look at what's going to happen next time, next Saturday when we meet up. But we've got a little also someone else is going to be taking over next time, so let's just say things might be a little bit different on the next stream we're having. Mostly because someone is going to be popping by, and we gotta start studying up something to get ready. So look forward to next Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's go raid someone, and let's go and enjoy ourselves some good times. Let's go raid someone and give them something to look forward to. I hope everyone keeps doing good for themselves, and give some support to who we're raiding.